Antarctica is often considered one of the most isolated and harsh environments on Earth. However, for scientists conducting research on the continent, it represents a realm of wonder and surprising revelations. During a recent expedition, though, a disturbing discovery sent chills down everyone's spine. The captured footage was described as absolutely terrifying, challenging our understanding of the world. Could this be evidence of an ancient legend? Join us as we explore the frightening images of Antarctica that have stunned the entire world. In the vast frozen expanse of Antarctica, a surprising sight sent shockwaves across the globe, leaving people on the edge of their seats. A colossal alien robot, its metallic structure gleaming under the polar sun, emerged straight from the ice. The entire world held its breath, and theories about extraterrestrial life began to circulate. Scientists were amazed by the intricate craftsmanship, pondering its origins and purpose. However, as investigations deepened, shocking cracks appeared in the facade. After a series of investigations, the giant, terrifying robot that had scared everyone was exposed as an elaborate hoax created by a group of eccentric artists. The whole world was left incredulous, but the fascination remained. Surprisingly, questions arose, demanding answers. Who were the masterminds behind the bold hoax? How did they manage to fool the entire world? What was the motive for orchestrating such an elaborate spectacle? As the truth unfolded, a story of passion, ambition, and an insatiable thirst to captivate the human imagination emerged. The artists were driven by a desire to inspire awe and provoke contemplation. They had ingeniously crafted an inspiring enigma. Though it was all debunked, the Antarctic robot remains a lasting symbol of humanity's yearning for the extraordinary and the profound mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The alien robot might have been a hoax, but wait until you see the absolutely shocking discovery made in Antarctica. It horrified people and left scientists scratching their heads in confusion. Is there evidence of aliens in Antarctica? The announcement was made, and it was simply stunning. Nothing short of jaw-dropping. People couldn't help but imagine the possibilities in our understanding of the universe. Many immediately believed that aliens were living on Earth. What was this announcement? Not only had archaeologists found the remains of historical inhabitants of Antarctica, which was incredible in itself, but at the same time, the remains they found could be of aliens who once inhabited the area. Moments after the story broke, the internet shook as the news reverberated and went viral online. The story claimed that a team of archaeologists discovered 3 ancient skulls. It was considered remarkable not just because Antarctica was thought to have been reached by humans for the first time in 1820, hundreds of years after the suspected age of the skulls, but also because they were elongated and had giant skulls. The reaction to this revelation was predictable. Alien enthusiasts and some other commentators immediately claimed they could be the remains of aliens who visited Earth in the distant past. Reports stated that an archaeologist named Damian Waters and his team discovered the skulls in a region of Antarctica called Lapai. Following this discovery, they were hailed as the first human remains ever found in Antarctica. But upon seeing their elongated nature, the description immediately changed to the first alien remains found on Earth. Mr. Waters, an archaeologist from the renowned Smithsonian Institute in New York, allegedly said after the supposed discovery in 2014 that he simply couldn't believe it. They had not found human remains or elongated skulls in Antarctica. According to him, he had to pinch himself every time he woke up because he simply couldn't believe it. Many conspiracy theorists instantly surfaced and pointed to the skulls as evidence of alien visits to Earth over the centuries. However, unsurprisingly, some people disagree with this theory. They explained that the skulls were a bizarre practice of some ancient civilizations to extend the length of the skull through early manipulation. But beyond the debates over whether the skulls were human or alien, there's now another major debate about whether the skulls were actually found. Some people investigated the origins of the story after becoming suspicious of Mr. Waters' alleged comments. He said he had to pinch himself because he was so excited when he woke up. Another thing that debunked the claim was that there appears to be no region in Antarctica called Lapai. Pile is French for straw. Those who researched the story said they found no record of Damian Waters working for the Smithsonian outside of stories about these alien skulls. Despite all these substantial arguments against aliens, enthusiasts are undeterred, and their curiosity was sparked again when a creature was discovered in the Antarctic Ocean. From the depths of the Antarctic Ocean emerged a monumental discovery: a massive creature with 20 arms, remarkably similar to a strawberry. This enigmatic organism captured the attention of scientists, and due to its appearance, it was informally named the strawberry feather star. The creature was found during a research expedition when the research team pulled their nets from the icy waters of the Antarctic Ocean. They were amazed by the distinctive features of this strange creature. These colossal entities are reported to stretch from 20 to an astounding 20,000 feet. Researchers noted that these creatures possess an otherworldly appearance that sets them apart from other invertebrate marine animals. And this is where speculation began, dubbing the creature an alien living in Antarctica. A study was published about it in 2014. Although the study refrains from specifying the exact composition of the creature, it mentions its substantial proportions. The creature, also known as the Antarctic strawberry feather star, inhabits the depths of the Antarctic Ocean, thriving at depths ranging from 213 to 3,139 feet. Archaeologists and adventurers discovered the alleged alien skulls, but even if this discovery is unbelievable, an adventurer named Richard Byrd made even more impressive discoveries in Antarctica. Only a handful of adventurers have earned the revered title of hero in the vast annals of history. However, it's important to note that not all these explorers receive the recognition they deserve or have their remarkable discoveries properly acknowledged. Surprisingly, or perhaps not, some of these fearless individuals had their discoveries deliberately hidden by the powers that be. Admiral Richard Evelyn Byrd was one such explorer with an extraordinary story to tell. Although the name Richard Evelyn Byrd is not immediately recognizable, his recent revelations are, and they cast doubt on everything we thought we knew about our planet. Byrd was a distinguished naval commander and experienced explorer from the United States. He was an exceptional aviator, adventurer, and pioneer in polar explorations. The admiral was also an ingenious organizer of polar logistics, and as a result, the United States duly recognized his extraordinary achievements with the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest award for bravery. His remarkable career in the Arctic region began in 1924, when he was appointed leader of a small naval aviation unit as part of Commander D.B. McMillan's Arctic expedition to western Greenland. This marked the beginning of Byrd's incredible journey into the icy northern regions. However, his surprising discovery challenged the very foundations of our understanding of the planet. Unfortunately, it was met with great resistance and suppressed by the authorities of the time. We can only imagine the intrigue and mystery surrounding the admiral's hidden revelations. What could he have discovered that was so profound and controversial? Did his findings contradict existing scientific knowledge or challenge established narratives? These questions remain unanswered, waiting to be unraveled. Byrd was fascinated by flying over icy landscapes, and this fascination began when he flew over the glistening sea ice and majestic glaciers of western Greenland. At that point, he first heard an intriguing rumor: the entrance to the mysterious center of centers, hidden deep in the icy depths of the South Pole. Intrigued by this fantastic notion, Admiral Byrd embarked on daring expeditions from then on, piloting his planes towards the unknown lands of the South Pole. But fate had a different plan for him during one of his many flights over the pole. Something extraordinary happened. Let's take a look at his extraordinary flight. The strange and unique flight. On May 9, 1926, Byrd and his skilled pilot Floyd Bennett claimed to have accomplished a remarkable feat. According to themselves, they were the first aviators to successfully fly over the vast icy expanse of the North Pole. It was a unique flight. This epic adventure began in Kings Bay, Pittsburgh, and Norway, where they took off in their Fokker trimotor plane. Byrd and Bennett navigated the icy skies for 5.5 hours, facing only minor obstacles like an oil leak in the starboard engine. Despite these small setbacks, they persevered, driven by the determination and enthusiasm of exploration. The news of their triumphant feat spread like wildfire, and the entire United States exploded in jubilation. Byrd and Bennett were hailed as national heroes. Their courage and audacity captured the imagination of people everywhere. Their unwavering spirit and perseverance during their historic flight earned them the prestigious Congressional Medal of Honor, a true testament to their extraordinary accomplishment. However, even in the face of overwhelming acclaim and praise, controversy loomed, and doubts arose about whether Byrd and Bennett's aircraft actually reached the elusive North Pole, or if they simply made it all up. Some skeptics questioned the accuracy of their navigation and the truth of their claims. During his flights, Byrd witnessed many things and made many shocking discoveries in Antarctica. But one that left a lasting impression was the dormant volcano. Mount Sidley. The dormant volcano. Unlike early explorers who relied on traditional means like ships to explore, Byrd used airplanes and other modern tools to navigate the treacherous terrain. During one of his expeditions, he encountered something truly impressive: a gigantic dormant volcano that became known as Mount Sidley. This enormous volcano is the largest in Antarctica and holds a special place among the famous 7 volcanic summits worldwide. The volcano's remote location, far from human civilization, adds an extra layer of intrigue, attracting adventurous climbers who yearn for extraordinary experiences. He led several Antarctic expeditions, each filled with remarkable achievements. Byrd's first journey, from 1928 to 1930, marked the beginning of his exploration. During this trip, he established a small base known as Little America on the frozen surface of the Ross Ice Shelf. From there, he and his team embarked on thrilling flights over Antarctica's vast expanse, mapping new territories and discovering hidden mountain ranges. Unsatisfied with his accomplishments, Byrd embarked on a second mission from 1933 to 1935. During this daring adventure, he built another base called Little America II, and, incredibly, spent 5 long winter months alone in an advanced base located 123 miles from the main camp. This solitude and isolation were a true test of his resilience and determination. His thirst for exploration led him on yet another journey, a third from 1939 to 1941, called Little America III. During this journey, he encountered Western Island, a notable discovery that added to his list of significant findings. Byrd's curiosity was insatiable, and his drive to uncover the secrets of the frozen continent was unwavering. However, his fourth journey, Little America IV, also known as Operation High Jump, was his most ambitious and largest Antarctic expedition. This operation lasted from 1946 to 1947. It involved an impressive fleet of 13 ships and 4,000 people. This gigantic endeavor rightfully earned the title of the most extensive Antarctic expedition to date, demonstrating Byrd's unparalleled commitment to unraveling the mysteries surrounding the icy continent. Operation Deep Freeze. All things must come to an end. From 1955 to 1956, the Admiral embarked on his final Antarctic adventure, Little America V. It was an extraordinary expedition during the International Geophysical Year and was codenamed Operation Deep Freeze. Byrd made remarkable discoveries throughout his missions and greatly expanded our knowledge of Antarctica. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some of Byrd's most captivating discoveries were concealed and remained so for many years until his son found his long-lost diary, which somehow ended up in the possession of Tawani Wakawashush. This remarkable find paved the way for the formation of the International Society for a Complete Earth, which we now know as the Hollow Earth Research Society. Byrd's diary contained incredible revelations that challenged the conventional knowledge scientists pride themselves on. Its content remained unknown until the 1970s, when it finally came to light. To ensure the significance of the diary reached a wider audience, it was passed to Dan Weiss, a renowned researcher and author specializing in UFOs. Upon publication, the world was introduced to Admiral Byrd's hidden discoveries, providing a glimpse into a realm of possibilities. The revelations within the diary's pages sparked widespread curiosity and ignited passionate debates. The extraordinary insights found within the diary pushed the boundaries of scientific exploration and inspired further investigation into the mysteries of the Hollow Earth. The diary revealed many shocking things, including Byrd's rather mysterious journey. Let's take a look at this mysterious diary. Byrd's long and horrible journey. After being found, Admiral Richard Byrd's lost diary is like a hidden treasure filled with extraordinary tales. It reveals a captivating story about a mysterious journey he undertook over the North Pole on February 9, 1947. At the time, Admiral Byrd was leading Task Force 68, stationed at the southernmost point of the planet. They were part of an ambitious mission called Operation High Jump, a 6-month venture to explore the vast icy landscapes of Antarctica. This expedition was far from ordinary. Task Force 68, led by Byrd, departed from Norfolk, Virginia, on December 2, 1946, and prepared for an epic journey filled with exploration and discovery. However, something completely unexpected happened during this grand expedition, something no one could have predicted. After approximately 2 months of mapping and photographing the stunning coasts and hidden interiors of the frozen continent, the mission was abruptly terminated for mysterious reasons. It is precisely at this point that Byrd's lost diary comes into play. Its existence raises countless questions. How did the International Scientific Council come into possession of this enigmatic yet revealing diary? Why did Admiral Byrd venture over the North Pole while leading a high-level Antarctic expedition? One can only speculate about the motives and extraordinary circumstances that led Admiral Byrd to fly over the vast, icy expanse of the North Pole. Perhaps there were unknown phenomena or unexplored territories that captivated him, arousing his curiosity and prompting him to explore beyond the bounds of his assigned mission. In a diary titled Flight Log Base Camp Arctic, Byrd documented his extraordinary experiences during an Arctic mission while venturing north. In his account, a few hours into the journey, he encountered an impressive mountain range he had never seen before. These towering peaks were a testament to the hidden wonders of the polar region. However, his expedition took a very unexpected turn when he encountered difficulties with the magnetic and gyroscopic compasses aboard his aircraft. To his surprise, these essential navigation tools began spinning and oscillating unpredictably. Researchers speculated that this erratic behavior could have been caused by the aircraft flying directly over the North Pole, as suggested by the reference to the base camp in the Arctic. As for aliens living in Antarctica, Chilean newspapers reported a new and strange event involving Byrd just 2 weeks after his Arctic journey. They claimed he encountered a different enemy with incredible flying objects. These mysterious objects could travel great distances and move quickly between the poles in the Weddell Sea. A dangerous battle ensued for about 20 minutes. An unidentified craft emerged from the water and attacked Byrd's group, resulting in many injuries and deaths. In one of Byrd's diary entries, he mentioned an unexpected mission over Antarctica, during which he was transported to the Earth's interior through a vortex. There, he encountered humanoid beings, definitely not human. They were called Eggerthons, and they had a revered leader known as the Master. The Master allegedly scolded Byrd for humanity's creation of the atomic bomb and warned him of its destructive power. This encounter left Byrd in awe, and he believed that humanity needed to change to avoid a dark future. These strange events were considered highly unusual, and Byrd decided not to discuss them after being debriefed at the Pentagon. The last entry in the Lost But Found diary suggested a promise to keep these astonishing events in Antarctica a secret. Some newspaper reports from March 5th of that year corroborated Byrd's claims, as members of Task Force 68 shared their testimonies with reporters. These brave individuals reported encounters with extraordinary disc-shaped vehicles, resulting in numerous casualties among their ranks. Rather than dismiss or downplay the significance of these losses, he informed the Chilean press about this formidable new adversary, capable of traversing vast distances at incredible speeds, from pole to pole. During this mysterious journey, Byrd encountered some disc-shaped aircraft that could have had alien origins. The strange disc-shaped alien aircraft. It wasn't until 3 weeks after the reported encounter that Operation High Jump, a major mission, was unexpectedly canceled. Task Force 68, consisting of a group of military personnel, was stationed in Chilean ports. One of the crew members informed the media about the strange battle against disc-shaped objects that emerged from the sea following their briefing at the Pentagon. However, all communication from the leader, Byrd, was silenced from that point onward, and no further updates were shared. In the same year, in July, there were numerous reports of UFO sightings in residential areas across the United States. During this period, a disc-shaped object was reportedly recovered from a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico. Some speculated that the adventure known as Operation High Jump was a response to an alleged Nazi colony called New Swabia, believed to have been established by Adolf Hitler in Antarctica during World War II. Additionally, there were theories that Hitler himself might have escaped in the book Our Earth is Hollow by Rodney Cloth, an author fascinated by the idea of a hollow Earth. It is claimed that a renowned explorer named Byrd had an extraordinary journey in 1927. According to Cloth, Byrd allegedly discovered entrances to the hollow Earth at the North and South Poles. Byrd made significant discoveries, but questions still linger. Why was he silenced and prevented from openly discussing his remarkable experience? If knowledge of this encounter had not been suppressed, how might it have shaped humanity's understanding of the world? Could the wave of UFO sightings during that period be connected to this specific encounter? While the truth about Byrd's adventures remains uncertain, there have been numerous reports of UFO sightings in Antarctica. Prominent UFO hunters have documented these sightings, suggesting a mysterious presence on the frozen continent. Alien aircraft are not the only things found in Antarctica. Beyond Byrd's discoveries, something else was seen, leaving us questioning our understanding of the universe. The pyramids in the frozen lands of Antarctica. The discovery of pyramids in Antarctica nearly broke the internet. It shook online spaces worldwide, and people simply couldn't wrap their heads around it. Pyramids are known to exist in countries like Egypt and Peru, so why exactly are there pyramids in Antarctica? Amidst the frozen landscapes of Antarctica's ice-covered continent, a mysterious structure rises imposingly, its tip piercing the ice and proudly gazing at the world. This figure, a supposed pyramid, is visible beneath the dense layers of ice in the Ellsworth mountain range. Unsurprisingly, it has generated a flurry of conspiracy theories, capturing the imagination of many people. But as any seasoned traveler knows, not everything is as it seems. You don't even need to be a seasoned traveler to know that ancient pyramids, as grand and majestic as they are always shrouded in mystery and are primarily associated with places like Egypt, Sudan, Mexico, Italy, Iraq, and Peru. Pyramids, with their intricate designs and methods of construction, are testaments to past civilizations in these locations. As a result, discovering such a structure in Antarctica is as exciting as it is unsettling and confusing. However, we must differentiate fact from fiction. Recent Google Earth images that intensified the speculation show an aerial view of the intriguing formation. At first glance, the supposed pyramid looks like a sharp mountain. Its peak emerges from the tundra. Now, here's where things get interesting. Speculation has long circulated about whether it is the creation of a long-lost ancient civilization, or more intriguingly, whether it is an extraterrestrial work. Earth's mystery detectives, known as geologists, have long begun their research to determine the true nature of this wonder. As numerous speculations flew back and forth on social media, with images and theories making their rounds, these experts began to weigh in on the matter. According to a professor from a university in California, Eric Rigneau, an expert in Earth system science, all of this might just be an unnecessary fuss over nothing. He says the structure is just a mountain that resembles a pyramid. He elaborated further that pyramid shapes are not entirely impossible. Many peaks appear partially pyramidal, but they have only one or two faces like that, unlike a pyramid with four. According to the consensus geological results, the steep pyramid-like sides of the structure result from hundreds of millions of years of erosion. Dr. Mitch Darcy, a prominent geologist from the German Research Center for Geosciences, provided more clarity, stating that the pyramid-shaped structures are located in the Ellsworth Mountains, a range over 250 miles long, so it's no surprise that rocky peaks emerge above the ice. To Darcy, the resemblance of the rock formation to a pyramid is just a coincidence. Darcy further explains the true nature of the pyramid by clarifying that it is a nunatak by definition. A nunatak is simply a peak of rock protruding above a glacier or ice sheet. This structure is pyramid-shaped, but that doesn't make it a human construction. It's an entirely natural formation. The unnamed mountain is located in an area known as the Heritage Range, which is no stranger to historical wonders. Notable fossils have been discovered, some dating back over 500 million years. At 4,134 feet tall, this structure may not be imposing compared to other mountains, but its intricate nature keeps people in perpetual imagination. The human mind is naturally curious, continually seeking patterns and explanations for anything marked as unknown. Although the Antarctic pyramid has generated excitement and speculation, which may not be on point, it is a testament to the natural wonders of our planet and the intricate processes that define its nature. As the world continues to debate its origins, the pyramid-shaped mountain remains a testament to Earth's ever-evolving landscape, a symbol of natural beauty and mystery in the heart of ice-covered Antarctica. But the question remains, how did these pyramids come to be? Did a now-extinct civilization develop them? What do you think of these terrifying discoveries? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe to see more videos.